The very first time I went to Africa was Kenya, and we went out to see some water wells. And on the way, we saw people digging holes in a dry riverbed. And I said to the host, I said, "What are they doing?" And he said, "Well, they're collecting water." I said, "Stop the car, I want to go down there." I saw firsthand what people were doing about water. And then we kept going. We went to where they were already drilled a well and they were testing it. And we said, "How far did you have to go to get water to drink?" Before this well was drilled, it was 20 kilometers. And then the kids were walking down in their dusty uniforms and they were looking at this rig and they were wondering what was going on. And one of the guys on the rig pulls out a Bible, a Swahili Bible, and starts preaching to these kids. So God showed me the problem first. And then we saw the solution, drill a well. And then we saw that rig just didn't show up on its own, right? It didn't, it takes money. So he showed me everything in the right order, and I just became very passionate when that man said I had to go 20 kilometers to get water. And I thought I'd just go to my kitchen, I'd take 10 steps and turn the faucet on. You realize how good we have it, and how spoiled in a way I am. How can I get more and more people affected and using the vehicle of clean water to also bring living water? The last year, the very end of December, the 4,000th well that was repaired since 2011 happened. That means about close to 5 million people. And I think out of that, somewhere in the neighborhood of 50,000 people have received Christ. What was the question again? There is another term I could tell you. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, poa-ka-cheesy, common-deezy, which the last part means it's cool like a banana. It's really hard to imagine what God's done here. It's a miracle, and none of my steps were like huge steps, right? Each step was just a little step of faith. That's all it was. It wasn't like I went to Kenya in 2007 and immediately thought, "Oh, I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro and raise money for somebody." I know it was a series of little steps that God was leading me on, and I think saying yes is to these little things that are in front of you. If you have nothing better to do and you're kind of seeking God's will and you have this curiosity and passion for people having clean water, kind of made it all work. God is compassionate and loving, and he's going to get the job done one way or the other, and he uses people to do it because his heart is a heart of love and care, and he wants to see all people drawn to Christ. And bringing water is one way you can bring that message. Who wants to go with me?